right at the end, you have to stop when we're literally now about to meet the final Sailor Scout. I was so salty at the end of this episode. I was like, I really want to see Sailor fucking V. I want to see Venus already. I'm like, no, guess you gotta wait till the next week. And I'm like, well, not even that. I've got to wait 2 weeks. It's crazy. Like, but yo, this episode of Sailor Moon Crystal was nothing but feels. That's like, this was just Sailor feels. That's what it was this week. Like, because it was just so sad and it was so emotional. Just like, you could definitely sense like the huge love for both, you know, Usagi and, you know, like Mamoru. It's like, fuck, they even got themselves little names as well now. Like, the Usako and Mamo-chan. Like, they're already coming up with like cute little pet names and stuff like that. But when Usagi like woke up and she like pretty much found out who Tuxedo Mask is, you know, her real name Mamoru Chiba, and saying, you know, like the whole reason for him to be finding the legendary silver crystal is mainly because he lost his memory as a kid. Like at 6 years old, his parents got into a car crash with him. He was the only survivor. Like, so fuck already. Like, he lost his fucking parents when he was young. Like, he has no memory, and he's like saying, like, am I even really Mamoru Chiba? Am I not just some phantom haunting him or something like that? Is this not really even my personality? Like, and so ever since, like, then, like, a decade later, like, he's still pretty much searching for this legendary silver crystal to actually get him. I like this kind of, like, moment in the episode when the two just kind of accepted each other, and it was like, oh my god, just kiss, you fools! Like, just do it, like, you know, it's just so obvious that these two love each other like that, and it was like, hell, like, even giving each other, you know, a handkerchief. It was weird in this episode, may I point out, that he just started, like, kissing, like Usagi's handkerchief. That was just weird. That was like, I'm just gonna make out with a handkerchief, go, like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be romantic and stuff like that, but I don't know, I just thought it was weird. It's like, my personally. Not to mention as well, I guess we get to meet the big baddie of the whole series as well, like Queen Metalia, as like, you know, normal like baddies just give her freaking human energy, and it was like, it's just like this giant formless ball of energy, and it's very fucking angry. So yeah, that's most baddies I know in anime. So at least that's a good thing. Like, it honestly, and it also sounds like, you know, the Queen's actually going to betray this thing, because it's like, honestly, like, I'm just using you, because she was the one that opened up the place, like, to release Queen Metalia. So definitely, yeah, we're probably gonna have to, you know, I imagine there's gonna be a rebellion of some kind. Like, this is gonna be like the big baddie, but, you know, Zoe, Strike, Joyride, all of them are like literally gonna side with their, you know, their queen and all that, and they're gonna like pretty much rebel, and that's how the series is gonna end, I imagine. Or like, even though I don't even know how long Sailor Moon is. All I just know is that the last arc is dark. That's all I know from the series. Definitely, like, just the feels in this episode. Like, Usagi don't want anyone to know about Tuxedo Mask in this, like, whole thing. Like, because, you know, if she finds out like that, they'll be disappointed in her and they'll be angry. And it's like, you know, like, yeah, but it's like, I think as well, the team would have to understand that he's not that bad of a guy. And I don't get why the motherfucking cat is trying to push, like, this guy's a dickhead like that. Maybe, like, knows him from, like, a past life. Because that's something they've been hinting as well, that these past lives and stuff like that. And we even see in a little bit of the preview as well in this episode of well, I was going to say next week, but, you know, 2 weeks' time. Like, saying, like, about their past lives. So maybe if they awaken their past lives, they get stronger. Like, what's happening with that? I honestly don't know, but I don't know. When freaking Tuxedo Man just came in and he's like, Sailor Moon! It just punches that motherfucker clean in the face like that and actually protects her. While he was like, give me this legendary silver crystal. Like, he was just sort of doing the whole evil villain role like that. And it was like, Tuxedo Mask protecting her, taking a blast for her. I was like, yo, that's true love right there. He would do anything for her, saying that his original wish was pretty much like the silver crystal. Now it's her. And I was like, oh, dude, I can't help it. My heart melted. I was like, oh, that's so adorable. Like, but how the episode ended, I was like, we see Sailor Venus at last, like that, with a new cat. So I'm wondering what's happening with that, and, you know, why is he, like, hiding the fact about, like, Sailor Venus? Like, why is he hiding that, and the new cat as well? So I'm very interested to see what happened. Honestly, I love this episode. This was a very good one. Very sweet, very fucking, like, just sad as well, finding out about Mamoru, but it's like those two's relationship is probably one of the nicest, charming things about this series as well. So I'm gonna give this like an 8.5 to a 9. It was a very solid episode of Sailor Moon, but it's like, we had to wait for fucking like the 2 weeks, man. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for another set. Could we not just have Sailor Moon weekly, please? Like, I honestly don't mind if you put down the animation that much. I mean, I'm gonna pick up the Blu-rays regardless. So like, when you tweak them up and all that, can you not just like send me weekly? I'm really getting into Sailor Moon, so please. But anyway, that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys